22 NFL teams are conducting OTAs today, and we're going to start off with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and we're going to get a good glimpse of Brian Thomas Jr. We got a lot of clips here to dig into from this morning's practice, but before we take a look at those, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're going to be looking at your favorite players and rookies from these OTAs, mini camps, training camp. We also got a ton from rookie camp right here on the channel. You need to click that button. Stop missing out on your favorite players because we're covering these clips left and right, day in and day out, and we're going hard in the paint on these rookies. But here's Brian Thomas Jr. A minute and 45 seconds of clips here. Some of them are duplicates from different beat writers. However, we will go over multiple times and talk ball on him throughout the process. First set of clips, we'll just look at his route running, and he's crisp. He's crisp. He's crisper than advertised. Here's him connecting with Trevor Lawrence. This one blew up social media, but he's doing good already considering where we're at in camps. Here's another one. And here's the same one as before, but zoomed out, zooming back in. And why is that important? Because some people might be Jacksonville Jaguars fans and they may want to see the facilities and stuff too. Boom. I catch a lot of comments like that throughout the years. Here's him getting some one-on-one time, working on some feet, working on some technique. And you're getting a good look at him in the uniform. And we got Bucket Hat Dude. He's back from last year and previously. We always talk about him from the camps. But again, what I like about Brian Thomas Jr. is he's very nasty off the release. A very fast, sudden release package. On top of that, he's actually very sudden breaking off his routes. He's got speed to burn, as we all know from the combine. But if you watch the tape, you see him get downfield, make plays happen. Hands are nasty. We got some length. They spent a first-round pick on him for a reason. Because he's a nasty wide receiver. And he's paired with Trevor Lawrence, who wants to throw the deep ball. That's what he wants. You can look at the advanced metrics when it comes to his ADOT. I think like top 5 in the league when it comes to quarterbacks. Boom, pushing it. Look at the feet there. Look at the feet. That's something people don't talk about. Is his footwork, his feet, his fluidity. Being able to break it off on a dime. Brian Thomas Jr. is legit. Now, you just think about him paired with his offense. And you got Trevor Lawrence. So if he hits, it's through the roof. It's through the roof for sure. Because Trevor Lawrence is looking for that wide receiver to push it downfield with. And he's got speed to burn. He's got that 4.3 speed, so they're going to look to really stretch it down the field with him. That's something they wanted. You can tell they wanted that because they signed Gabe Davis. Now, he's better than Gabe Davis. He's better than that, especially from what you see from a talent standpoint. He's got more upside than just about anybody on the roster here at wide receiver. We just got to tap into it. And what I mean by upside is when once you're developed, once your skills are in, once we're a few years into the league or whatever time that takes, the upside's there and the upside is potential. Not everybody hits it, but it's there. You see it with the fluidity of the feet. The release is nasty. One of the nastier releases in this draft class, and there's a lot of good wide receivers in this draft class, can get downfield, has good ball skills, will fit well with Trevor Lawrence. There's a lot of upside in this offense for him. He's paired with the perfect quarterback for him. A lot of these wide receivers in this draft got paired with a good quarterback. He's working on feet, really working on getting in and out of his breaks with limited drift. Also, the grass there. Look how tore up the grass there. So, I think on that first route, there was a little slippage there. But look how tore up the grass is already. So, keep that in mind when you're looking at some of these players' footwork as we go over some of their videos. I'm going to have one on Trevor Lawrence. I got a package of his clips already, but I'm looking for more. I want to go over that first clip, but that feet, right there it is. Boom, 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 boom. We're getting things started. That grass is getting torn up. So keep that in mind when we look over more players from there. We'll probably have Kirk on there as well. This one I want to look at again. Bam, bam, sudden, bam. So back here, I want to look at right here, right when we get to here. So we're coming in, chop, chop, chop. That ain't bad considering he's taller. Look how tore up the grass is right there. Considering all that together, I like that. Pretty smooth. And combine what we saw out of college, I'm okay. I'm okay. That grass is janky, though. Catching balls, getting upfield. I mean, you should expect all those dudes running on it. But I really want to highlight that because I'm going to be covering more clips from the Jaguars. and you may see someone slip or something, and you may think, oh, he ain't running routes good. Just letting you know, because I already called that out. And I may not call it out in that video because I might forget. It's hard to forget, though. Look over there right there on the sidelines. All those divots. They're really tearing up. They're getting the work in, though. And the one-on-one time's big deal. The one-on-one time's a big deal. Not every player gets that. Those 7th-round picks, those UDFAs, they don't get too much of that. He's getting it off the rip. Day 1 OTAs. Really working with him. Trying to develop him. Then he takes that back to his training facilities where he works out and just really hammers it home. A lot of this is personal development, and you come to these practices and you get little bits and pieces here. Just like a regular job, right? Just like with the NFL. So here, if you think about rookie camp's your orientation, and you're learning your coaches are learning you. You're just learning things, you're getting the basics down. Now, it's kind of like you're done with orientation as a rookie, and now you get to work with that veteran person who's been on the sales floor for a couple years. They're showing you the ropes. That's what they're doing really right now. And you're not really going over anything strenuous. You're just learning on the job. And eventually you'll go live a little bit here. See how you're doing. We'll go over your flow. And then we get to mini camp. Then we get to training camp, and it ramps up. There's a ramp up throughout the off season is what I'm saying. T-shirt, shorts. People will comment that in these videos. Hey, it's just t-shirt, shorts, blah, blah, blah. There's a ramp-up period. That's it. That's it. And they're professionals. They already know the game. They played the game. They train nonstop. That's why we cover those workout videos. And the concepts for a lot of these are different, just with different terminology, like Ohio concepts, the mirror concepts, the meshes, and then cover 3, cover 2, Tampa, how things look. It's really the terminology, how things flow, everything else, and you just got to learn it fast. You just got to be a professional and get it done. But he's got the length on him. You see it right there with the arms. You see the feet. And then think about the tape when we watched him at LSU, when we talked about him. He was very productive last year. We saw him get downfield. Very nasty release package. Like I said, the feet is there. Look at those hands. Look at those hands. Again, working out. What's one thing you see there is you just see a natural pop off the step, and his feet are very light. And remember, he's a taller guy. He's got more length on him. So compared to a shorter guy, that takes a little bit more oomph to do. And he's still able to hang with somebody that's a lot smaller than him, especially with the feet there. Look at the feet. Look at the height. That's just something that's not very typical of a guy with his stature. But Brian Thomas Jr.'s got some goods to his game. I like him a lot. I think he's got a lot of upside. I think he's in the perfect spot with the Jaguars. All he has to do is take that step forward and develop. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.